Drive force energy. Got you raw. Drive force energy. Infinite energy for all. Infinite energy for all. Infinite energy for all. Alright, welcome to the classroom. This is a Galactic Classroom. I hope you like the look of things, the setup. We're going to talk about what is a star seed and how you find out if you're a star seed. You know, this is one of those topics everyone likes to talk about. So I never made an actual video about it. So this is my first video about it. So one of Hakachira's lessons, what is a star seed? So check it out. Don't be late for class. Have a seat. There's plenty of seats. All right. This question right here pops up a lot when you first start off in your whole grand awakening phase. It's like, so most people be like, hey, I don't feel like I'm from Earth. So then most people will say they have visions of other places, being in another time, and they have all these memories from that time, or you know, this past memories, the different places you went through, many different time periods, and now you feel like you're a part of this time period and you're like time skipping. Others will say they're in a galactic classroom like this, and which will be me. I would say I'm in a galactic classroom, and we have these virtual body suits that we can experience different algorithms of consciousness that we can go through when we are together as a collective. You know, as a collective, we can shift and change the energies around us to affect the overall environment. So that's why you see this Earth in this state as it is now. It's in a different, I would say, zone. The current feeling of this Earth is like stuck in a, we're not stuck, but it's created to be in a hardship state where you're gonna have to get over the hump, or find a way to get over the hump so you can excel, or see if you can get over a mental block or physical block, some type of blockage. So this is like the Earth zone, or like if you want to say Mario, a zone where you have to get over some type of blockage. Once you figure out what the blockage is, then you're moving on to your next level. So yeah, star seeds usually connect themselves to the stars above and always zoning out. You know, like that's why I said zones. Like Mario, you're zoning out, and then you go to you find that secret box that leads you up to the beam. Like, you know, the beanstalk that leads you up to the star realm. So when you sleep, or when you dissect from the, temporarily from the body, or actually when you do die and then you dissect from the body, you're going back to the star realm. But if you're a star seed, you're basically saying that, hey, you're projecting your thoughts down here. You're projecting part of yourself down here, and this is not really you that you see. It's a projection. So you're just gonna project your thoughts back to your body, your spiritual starseed body that is eternal. You're going back to it, and you connect. And most oftentimes you connect to different other unearthly things. You're not connecting. You don't connect to nothing down here. You connect to unearthly things, basically, or you don't fit in. Most people say you don't fit in. You're the oddball, or you're the black sheep, that type of stuff. Also, you like to draw, and you like art, you like nature. You connect easily to the animals, which nature, we all are nature, so we're supposed to easily connect to all nature. So they want to classify us as humans and they're animals, but we're all one and the same. We communicate differently. So that's why if you are of a starseed, you can connect differently to animals. They look at you differently. They see your aura. And that's another thing too. Starseeds, they talk about their aura, the light they give off. So that's another thing that many gets into. They like to meditate and shift the energy like a sun would do, or a star. And usually what I say is, you may see a star in the sky that you connect to very easily. So there may be a star that always sparkles and blinks when you look at it. And I usually say that's your lucky star or lucky you. That is you. That's your Merkaba, your starship up above that you're looking at. When you go outside, that's another thing for starseeds. You go outside, you commune with the stars, the angels, as they would call them, stars, and they give you communication or transmissions or whatever you want to call it, and you can connect to pretty much. You connect to the 4 elements. That's the star seed. 4 elements or 5. Maybe there's more elements. Don't put them down to 4. There's more elements, but you connect to the elements. You can bend. A water bender, fire bender. I see people doing telekinesis, all this stuff. But you're in tune. You're in tune. Basically, and finally, there's multiple things you can talk about. There's the hitting of the bells. You hit bells. Sound vibration really may affect you in a different way because you are more in tune to the numbers, the secret hidden codes other people don't pay attention to. So that's another thing as well. People don't really pay attention to these things, and then they get trapped in the DJ Saturn wheel of time, and they go around. They get caught in a trap. But you know what the trap is, and you're more of a savior role. You pull people away from traps, and that's another thing with starseeds. You can see the intentions of people, and you be trying to help others out. Another thing too, you are very truth. You speak the truth in your own way that will help each person understand. You're trying to reach out, and you're very truthful, basically. This is basically you've seen everything there is here already throughout multiple reincarnations. So you already know the trickeries of things around you, where there may be someone who's still trapped. You can be the person to bring them out of that, like I was saying, that wheel of time. You tell the truth. You're a truth seeker. You don't want to be stuck in a mundane mind state. So a lot of starseeds are usually always in the whole conspiracy talk, right? It's a conspiracy. So so it's everything's conspiracy, but then it turns out to be true. Like I said, you're usually the person that wants to talk real deep and look at commercials and be trying to break down the commercial, while the other person over here just like, dude, it's just a commercial about clothes. But you over here talking about, man, did you see that symbol? That symbol with the circle and circle, and right in the middle it had 3 dots. That means something. And then why they had to use white and red, and why they had to put a spiral around this kid's head? That means blueberry. That's a blueberry. It's a code. But then why that drawing look like it's a upside down goat head? And the person be like, well, man, that's a peace sign. No, it's not a peace sign. That's an upside down goat head. So you're that person over here. And by the way, an upside down peace sign is basically a goat. So, but anyway. So, and then they had something in Matrix too. I know people like to bring up the Matrix all the time. The red and blue pill. Funny enough, the blue pill is supposed to be meant for your mind. But when you have a sleep medicine, which I do over here, when you look at it, it is blue. But they put your mind to sleep. The red pill is supposed to get you to be, in a state of anger or awareness. You're aware now. So pretty much, starseeds, you are the people who are aware. And once you start to find out the truth, that's when you get angry. Most times, you're asleep for a certain time, and then you wake up at a certain time. It's like, when you reincarnate, you'd be like, okay, I'm gonna wake up at this time because I'm just gonna allow my physical body to go through the growth process, and then I'll take back over at this time. Most people would say that's a soul spirit transfer. I just think of it as a consciousness awareness awakening moment where you reincarnate. You be like, okay, I'm gonna just go to sleep at this certain time. I'll wake up at this time. Sort of like Buddha, the gods that sleep and they wake up. Then they wake up at a certain time. Then you take over. So you take your blue pill when you're a child, when you're a baby. And then right when you get to a certain age, you take your red pill. That's when you get all different. People say, he's a teenager now. They're growing up. They're acting different. Or depending on when your awakening moment happens. So it could be at 20, 25, maybe 33. Whatever time that you had your aha moment. That's when your spirit transfer happens. and then you go through your whole Christ-like walk. So this is the star seed. Star seed are the crystal children, Christ children. So the 13. So the hidden number 13. Hidden number 13. And that number is demonized by movies, the cults, and all that stuff. They make it scary. They say 12 tribes, but the 13th tribe was kicked out or omitted because that's the Mary Magdalene in Jesus Christ. There's a hidden book that talks about them having children, right? And these children are this hidden Christos tribe. And that's the Western story of it. There's many different stories depending on your whatever you want to choose. But actually all these stories is the same, where there's hidden children who are the Christos who will awaken or bring back forth the change. This great splitting of the earth will happen when all these awakening wonders comes online at the same time. And basically, as I said before, if you all screamed, and you can break the matrix system right now. This is what the whole Walls of Jericho story was about. All the awakening wonders of the world woke up at the same time and screamed out of anger they was tricked. And they broke you can break the matrix all the way down. Or but according to the book, the story, they walked around Jericho a number of times, which that was a ritual. You walking around the circle, just like what they do in Iraq or Muslim world nations. They walk around that cube. They walk around the cube, and then they kiss the cube. But in the story they yelled. But this is the same thing. They walk around the cube and they kiss the cube, or yelling to break down the wall, the barrier, and so they can be free. So yeah, that's star seeds. There's many different things you can say about star seeds. So the whole term basically in a nutshell means you see yourself in a different place. You want to carry your consciousness to other realms, and you remember that that you are born of a star dust. Basically, we are stardust. And you are born. This is not your final destination. This is a one stop. This is like a fast food place. You just stopped, been hanging out for a while, then you go back to your Merkaba to travel and continue to travel to your next place of rest. So that could be anywhere, wherever you want, right? But yeah, this is a nice little fun talk. There's plenty more to say, but I'm gonna end it right here. And this is the classroom, Kachira's classroom lessons. First one, what is the star seed? I think my next one will be about where are you from. So, and that would be where are you from, or how can you find where you're from, or what place do you connect to. Alright, so that'll be a fun topic. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this first video of the classroom, Kachira's lessons. Please be on time for the next class. Have a seat. You can leave your seats. The bell's about to ring. I will see you soon. Fly fast. Kachira.